Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. During the last weekend of June, John Legend and Chrissy Teigen shared a ziplining adventure they had with their oldest children, Miles and Luna. Fans of the famous parents will be happy to know that they bravely took on the high-flying activity with smiles, and Teigen captured the moment with a sweet Instagram post on June 30. The kids finally got to live out their dreams of a zipline longer than the one at Sky Zone. Did 10 of these lengths all down the mountain. One tip, try not to wear denim Daisy Dukes. Seems obvious, I know, but I didn't think I'd actually do it. Teigen said, kudos to both 6-year-old Miles and 8-year-old Luna. They're taking full advantage of the sense of adventure Legend and Teigen try to impart to their children. John Legend is a family man first, a world-class artist second. Legend, the longtime voice coach, who will return to the series in season 27, takes his role as father seriously. He even regularly brings both Luna and Miles to the show's set. His babies, Esty and Ren, are a bit too young. I live here in Los Angeles. I have 4 kids. It's nice to work at home, basically, you know, he said in a February interview with NBC Insider. And to be able to take my kids to school in the morning and then go to work. But honestly, the inspiration that I get from these artists every single time is very renewing for me, and it doesn't get old. Even though he's one of the most talented artists of his generation, the impact of being a dad has profoundly affected him. During a 2017 appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, Legend revealed how becoming a new dad brought him closer to his wife than he thought possible. It's beautiful, it's very emotional, and it brings you and your wife closer together, he confessed. It's a very powerful feeling to see the product of your love right there in front of you. Shortly after the May 2018 birth of his oldest son, Miles, Legend opened up about the difference between having your first child and welcoming your second. In some ways it's easier because we have perspective and we're not afraid, the star told Huffington Post in 2018. I wouldn't say we were afraid the first time, but we definitely didn't know what we were doing and leaned on our professional help a lot more. I think now we understand our style as parents and understand how to interact with each other and with the kids. The experience really helps you with the second kid. It sounds like courage runs in the family. John Legend's kids Miles and Luna are so brave ziplining a mountain with their parents. It was a sunny morning in the lush green expanse of the Rocky Mountains. The Legend family had planned this adventure for months, and the day had finally arrived. John Legend, Chrissy Teigen, and their 2 children, Miles and Luna, stood at the base of a towering mountain, excitement and a hint of nervousness visible on their faces. Today, they would conquer their fear and experience the thrill of ziplining. The family had chosen a renowned adventure park known for its safety and spectacular views. As they approached the registration desk, Luna clutched her father's hand tightly, her eyes wide with a mix of anticipation and anxiety. Miles, on the other hand, was bubbling with excitement, chattering nonstop about how he was going to fly through the air like a superhero. Are you ready for this, kids? John asked, his warm smile and calm demeanor soothing his children. Luna took a deep breath and nodded. I think so, Daddy. But what if I get scared? John knelt down to her level and looked into her eyes. It's okay to be scared, Luna. Being brave doesn't mean you don't feel fear. It means you feel it and do it anyway. And remember, we'll all be right there with you. Chrissy, standing next to them, added, and just think about the amazing view you'll see from up there. It'll be like flying. The family was soon fitted with harnesses and helmets by the friendly and professional staff. Miles was already making friends with one of the guides, asking a million questions about the zip lines and the safety equipment. After a brief safety briefing, the Legends began their ascent to the first platform. The trail was steep and winding, but the family took it in stride, enjoying the fresh mountain air and the stunning natural beauty around them. Along the way, John and Chrissy pointed out various plants and animals, turning the hike into an impromptu nature lesson for the kids. When they finally reached the first platform, high above the forest floor, Luna's nerves returned. She clung to her mother's hand, her eyes darting to the long cable stretching out into the distance. "I don't know if I can do this," she whispered, her voice trembling. Chrissy crouched down and hugged her daughter. "You can do this, Luna. Remember, we're all here with you. And if you want, you can go with Daddy first." John stepped forward, offering his hand to Luna. "Come on, sweetheart. Let's do this together." With a deep breath and a determined nod, Luna took her father's hand. The guide secured their harnesses to the zip line and, with a reassuring smile, counted down. 3, 2, 1, go! With a whoosh, they were off, gliding smoothly over the treetops. Luna's initial fear melted away as she looked down at the breathtaking landscape below. The forest stretched out in every direction, a sea of green dotted with colorful wildflowers and the occasional deer or rabbit. "Look, Daddy, we're flying," Luna exclaimed, her voice filled with awe and excitement. John laughed, his heart swelling with pride. "We sure are, Luna. Isn't it amazing?" As they neared the next platform, Luna's confidence grew. When they landed, she couldn't stop smiling, her earlier fear completely forgotten. Miles and Chrissy followed next, their journey equally exhilarating. Miles, ever the daredevil, let out a joyous shout as they zipped along, his laughter echoing through the trees. "Can we do it again?" he asked as soon as they landed, his eyes sparkling with excitement. "We've got a few more lines to go, buddy," Chrissy said, ruffling his hair. "But I'm glad you're enjoying it." The family continued their adventure, each zipline offering a new perspective on the stunning mountain scenery. They soared over rushing rivers, glided past towering cliffs, and even spotted a family of eagles nesting in a tree. With each new platform, Luna's confidence grew. She began to look forward to each launch, eager to see what wonders the next ride would reveal. Miles, meanwhile, became more adventurous, trying out different poses and pretending to be a superhero on each descent. John and Chrissy watched their children with pride, their hearts full as they shared this incredible experience. They knew that this adventure was about more than just the thrill of ziplining. It was about facing fears, building confidence, and creating lasting memories as a family. As they reached the final zipline, the highest and longest of them all, Luna turned to her parents with a determined look. "I want to go first this time," she said, her voice steady. John and Chrissy exchanged proud smiles. "You got it, Luna," John said. "Go show us how brave you are." With a deep breath, Luna stepped up to the edge, the guide securing her harness. She looked out at the vast expanse before her, then back at her family. With a nod and a smile, she launched herself into the air, soaring with the confidence and grace of someone who had discovered their inner strength. Miles followed closely behind, his cheers of excitement mixing with Luna's laughter. John and Chrissy brought up the rear, taking a moment to appreciate the view and the journey they had all taken together. When they finally landed, the family gathered in a group hug, their faces flushed with excitement and accomplishment. "I'm so proud of you both," John said, his voice filled with emotion. "You were so brave today." Luna beamed up at him. "Thanks, Daddy. I was scared at first, but then I remembered what you said about being brave, and it was amazing." Miles nodded in agreement. "Yeah, can we do it again?" Chrissy laughed, hugging her children tightly. "Maybe next time, buddy. For now, let's just enjoy this moment." As they made their way back down the mountain, the Legend family reflected on their adventure. They had faced their fears, discovered new strengths, and created memories that would last a lifetime. And most importantly, they had done it together, their bond as a family stronger than ever. In the end, it wasn't just about ziplining. It was about bravery, love, and the joy of experiencing life's adventures with the people who matter most. And for John, Chrissy, Luna, and Miles, This was just the beginning of many more exciting journeys to come.